Hello, everybody. Hope we're all doing well and welcome to 2026. I cannot believe it is 2026 already. I'm still suffering from a cold. Sadly, that didn't decide to leave me at the end of 2025. I slept through the new year. My last stream on New Year's Eve, I had zero energy. I stopped kind of early, really, for me, for a stream. Sat in my chair for a bit, had some tea, laid down in bed, was out for the count, just gone. Not the most exciting way to see the new year, but you know, I'm probably past all of the late night parties, etc., etc. 2025 was a year, and I think we'll just leave it at that, shall we? Go away, 2025. Be gone. Now we worry about 2026. So as you can tell, I have moved my setup a little bit. Not 100% happy with how this is all looking. I'm also not 100% happy with some of the gymnastics I now have to do to get into this area. But I am happy that it has freed up the table next to me, which I'm not going to show you on camera quite yet because it's still covered in trash. But I do have the camera set up. I have the lighting set up for doing Lego streams. I got the mic set up over there as well for that. Kind of thinking, see if I can get one of my old webcams working as well, just for a different angle as I'm doing Lego and hopefully model painting streams and stuff like that going forward. Want to kind of get back into doing a little bit of that, not concentrating on that, but you know, go back to Fridays being a little bit more relaxed and probably a lot less gameplay going in there for 2026. But you know, we'll see. I'm very open to, I was going to say, the motion of the ocean, and I guess that is a good way of putting it. I think this is the year where I know there are certain things I want to get done, and I'm going to try and work hard to get them done. But I think I also need to be a lot more open to kind of going with the flow, seeing where, you know, what's working, what's not, and kind of just following where I can, you know, let's be honest, where I can get the most money at the moment. 2026 is going to be one of those years. I don't want it to be one of those years, but like I said, I have a number of things that I want to achieve. You know, some of those, a lot of them are just, you know, getting books and writing stuff out, some of the more creative stuff out. Like that's what a lot of 2026 is going to be. And then, you know, personally, one of the big things, I doubt I will achieve it, but I would hope there was a lot of movement on this over 2026 is getting the hell out of here. Finding a new place, somewhere I feel a bit more comfortable and, you know, open and just more relaxed to just kind of sit down and get stuff done. It's been one of the biggest blocks this year is that I don't feel, you know, I'm not going to say I don't feel safe because that is really over egging it. Obviously I live in a very safe place, but it's always something at the back of my mind, you know, something that could go wrong. And, you know, it's just not the most, I haven't been in the most comfortable situation. But again, 2025 problems. Year's so over, I can't even say it properly anymore. We're thinking about 2026. And the main thing for this video is I was sitting down and I was thinking to myself, do I want to do New Year's resolutions this year? And I was like, yeah, yes, but also no. New Year's resolutions, you write things on the list, you lose it. And, you know, it's kind of all done after that. So, and really what I've come up with is exactly the same, but hopefully more fun. And at some point I will come up, hopefully, with rewards, you know, things that we can do on stream or whatever. If we manage to complete something, complete what? What are you talking about? What are you waffling on about, Cakey, yet again? Come on, it's 2026. I thought you said we're going to change. The waffle is never going to change. That's probably enough of that. What I'm talking about is the incredibly artistic and well-made and not thrown together incredibly quickly and badly by myself CakeyLife Bingo card. Could I have come up with a better name? No. So I've just listed on here, what is it, a 5x5 grid, so 25 things. 25 things that I would like to see done by the end of this year. And the plan is put it out there, right? Put it out to everybody. This is what I want to achieve. Some of the things I want to achieve this year, right? This is what I'm going to be working towards. Sorry, the bingo card's over here and the camera's over here. I really should have worked this out better, but I'm not that clever. So yeah, I just want I put them in a list. I put it out there, and then as part of kind of like the monthly updates, or probably the monthly updates, we'll revisit the bingo card and see if I've made progress on these. Right. Some of them, the progress will be to complete them. Some of them will just kind of be just kind of update. I am working on it, but I haven't quite done it yet. And looking at it, I don't think the corners are very I'm trying to think of how you win at bingo. I think it's corners, lines, diagonals, and then possibly the whole card. I honestly don't know. It's been a long time since I played a game of bingo. But yeah, this is kind of what I will be concentrating on this year. And you'll notice in the middle, I noticed while I was looking at bingo cards that the middle is often just completed straight away. Kind of like a freebie. So I thought I would basically do the same. The middle is make a bingo card. I've done that. And we can tick that one off. That's one off the list already. 2026 is off to a great start. And I'm going to say the one next to it, play some Overwatch, is also going to be ticked off very quickly. The rest of them are going to take a lot longer. But that again, that is kind of the point, and hopefully we can have some fun with this. And like I say, it's an easier way for me to kind of keep people updated. Something I can look at over the year, during the year to see, have I achieved this? Stream wise, the biggest one is going to be finish satisfactory, and I'm hoping we will do that. Hopefully by the end of the quarter, honestly, but we'll see. I just kind of lock in. And a lot of the other things on there are going to be things I'm doing off camera. Where's Annabelle is the sequel to The Duplicate Prince, which is still available on Kindle for anybody who is interested. Necro's Journey will come after Annabelle. That's kind of the story I want to write after I've completed Annabelle. And then CVA is CakeyVerse Adventures, which is a podcast or audio thing that I want to get done. So whereas Annabelle will be first and the Necro will come afterwards, CVA is something that will run in parallel with both of those. And hopefully we can get the first 6 episode season out the door, and then we can complete that bingo square as well. There's some health stuff. Get that walk to 1 hour. I know the walk I mean. What I will be doing for some of these is obviously I need to set my base. I do not know how much I weigh, so lose a stone. I need to set my base first. And it's the same with that walk. I haven't done that walk for about 6 weeks now, so I don't know how long it's taking me. So I will be heading out doing a lap of that walk. I used to be able to do it in about an hour. That's kind of when I was at my fittest, and that's kind of what I want to get back to. I would imagine it's taking me a lot longer at the moment, but again, I don't know the baseline. I'll set the baseline, and we can report back. But yeah, I think the corners are going to be fairly difficult just because of move. But again, fingers crossed. This is the year. This is the year. Anyway, let's head back to this one. So yeah, I'm going to do CakeyLife Bingo this year. It's kind of way in updating it. Stream wise, satisfactory. We've got The Last Caretaker to jump into. And I didn't pick up any other games during the Steam sale. I think it's still going on technically, so I might pick up something. I do want something with a little bit of a story beat, but I also want to do a lot more of my own kind of story-based streams going forward this year as well. So kind of trying to balance all that is going to be a balancing act. Hence why I said balance about 8 times. Balance, 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 force, balance, force. How is getting rid of the dark side bringing balance to the force? Let's not get into that argument. But yes, that's kind of what this video is for. Thank you for sticking through me with 2025. What the hell kind of sentence was that? Thank you for sticking with me through 2025. It is very much appreciated. I am hoping to bring a different energy into 2026, a kind of moving forward energy. And I know it's not going to be easy. I know, you come into the start of the year and you're full of hope and vigor and all your cynicism is gone. That's not true. I'm too old for any of that to be true. I like I said, I came into this year asleep and then I woke up with a fairly bad back and a cold. So, I wasn't bursting with enthusiasm coming into 2026. But also, the first time I recorded this video, I forgot to unmute my mic. So the same things, the same mistakes are still going to happen. But I'm hoping to just bring a little bit more positive, a little bit more forward motion to 2026 and really get some stuff done. And I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all had a wonderful new year and a wonderful festive period. Like I said, thank you for sticking with me. I almost did that wrong again. Through 2025. And I hope I will see you during 2026 and we can knock out some of these bingo card things, slots, bongos. Bingo bangos? Now I'm just talking nonsense. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful start to the year and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.